What happened to the news? Why'd you turn the news off, Marcy?
Because, there's something that I heard, and, okay, Tommy, and I didn't want you to hear it, you know, I wanted to be the one to tell you.
I'm waiting.
Spencer Truman was murdered last night at the hospital. You don't really seem surprised.
I already knew.
You knew? You knew that Spencer had been murdered?
Yeah, I found out last night when I was with my brother. Boy, you made short work of that cereal, didn't you, big guy? One of the interns called me, let me know what was going on.
And you just didn't think that it was worth mentioning it to me. Your wife, you know the woman you're married to? I was wide awake when you came in last night, Michael.
Marcy, I wanted to get a good night's sleep, at least what was left of it, and I knew that Spencer would be just as dead this morning as he was last night, so please, honey, come on, don't be angry.
I'm not angry with you, Michael. I'm just... cut me some slack, you okay? I'm in a little bit of shock. You know, Spencer Truman was a horrible person, but for another person that we know to die a violent death, to be murdered, do you know, most people don't even know one murder victim in their whole life, but not you and me. No, we've just had way too much of it.
Listen to me. Spencer Truman does not deserve your sympathy. The man was barely human, Marcy.
I know that, and I'm sorry. No, you must be relieved.
Relieved, yeah, that about sums it up. No, it's not exactly how John and I pictured it, but our father finally got justice, and Spencer Truman will never hurt anybody we love again.
Thank God.
You know, I think that the sooner this town and everybody in it forgets about Spencer Truman, the better off we are all going to be. I, for one, would like to put the whole thing behind me. I want to concentrate on my beautiful family, my loving wife, and my beautiful son who I love so much. I would die for you two. Hey, big guy. Is Mommy reading you Edward Leary?
Edward Lear, and it's his favorite poem.
Yeah.
You better not forget, it's your turn to read him a poem tonight.
I promise I'll give you a call on my break, my first break. I will call you.
Okay.
Read stories.
Mike.
Yeah.
Do you think you might get a chance to talk to John? You know, see who he thinks killed Spencer?
I have a feeling it'll come up in conversation.
I think it was Todd Manning. Right? You know, not that a lot of people didn't want Spencer dead, but if Spencer killed Todd's son, then, you know, the news said that Spencer's body was found in Blair's room and that it looked like he was attacking her. So if Todd walked in, then he would definitely go crazy. But if Todd did murder Spencer, then it would be justified. So even if Todd was arrested, he would get off on self-defense. Except for the fact that it was Blair that he was defending. You know, still, I can't imagine a jury in the world that... What?
This is not one of your mystery novels, okay? You can't know all the facts. You can't control the ending, so just shut the hell up about it, all right? Honey, sweetie, honey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, you know what? You have never spoken to me that way before, Michael.
I never will again, okay? Look, I'm really on edge. You know, and I know that's no excuse.
No, it isn't an
You're
excuse.
right.
You know, all I did, Michael, was ask you a question.
Yes, I know, okay? But I don't want to talk about Spencer's murder, okay? I thought I made that abundantly clear, and you seem so cavalier about the whole thing.
Oh, cavalier?
Look,
cavalier, is that how I sounded to you?
I know that's not how you meant it to sound, but... Look, I overreacted, okay? And partially because it was in front of our son. Our son. He doesn't need to hear about Spencer's murder.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right, Michael, because you know what? I think it's better for you to yell at me in front of him.
It's not, okay? It's not an excuse, and I'm sorry. I acted like a jerk, and you have every right to be upset with me. I'm in shock, Mars. And I know that Tommy is too young to know what's going on around him, but I just don't want my son exposed to this kind of ugliness.
Yeah, well, neither do I, Michael. Especially when he's young. But you know what? We're not going to be able to protect him forever.
Yeah, well, I don't want to fast forward to that day.
It's reality. All parents want their kids to think that life is fair and that people get what they deserve. But you want to know what? That doesn't happen, Michael. You know that as well as I do. And he's going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out real soon in the real world. And there is not a damn thing that we can do to stop it.
Reality is one thing, Marcy. Spencer Truman was a special kind of monster. And there's no reason for my son to be exposed to somebody like that.
All I was trying to say to you, Michael,
Look,
was that...
it's over. Spencer Truman is dead. Our son is never going to have to know him. He will never even have to hear his name.
Right. You know what? You're right, okay? I want to see if there's an update on the television, if you don't mind.
Hasn't been arrested, but was taken in for questioning in connection to the murder.
Who? Did you hear who was taken in?
Rex Balsam is a local club owner as well as being a licensed private investigator.
Oh, my God.
Think he did it?
No. No, Rex couldn't. He's not capable.
I mean, he's Tommy's godfather, you know? I mean, Michael, he's our friend.
Look, they haven't arrested him yet, okay? They're just questioning him, so why don't we just wait and see what happens?
Okay.
I have to go to work.
Yeah.
You take good care of your mommy, okay, big guy? I love you both so much.
I love you too. Well, Rex, he's not a killer, right? He can't possibly be a killer, could he? You know what? You want to play something? I think that we should play something, right? Oh, there's the phone. Let's see who it is. What's Lindsay? Lindsay, hi. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad that you called. No, actually, I'm terrible. Rex was arrested for the murder of Spencer Truman. There she goes. Hi.
I got it as fast as I could. Here's the hot chocolate.
Thank you.
It's hot.
Oh,
careful.
thank you.
Chocolate is good.
Yes, it is.
Hi. Okay. All right. What happened with Rex?
You know what? I don't really know. You know, Michael and I were here, and then the TV was on, and then all of a sudden, you know, we heard something. But we were watching the TV, but we really weren't watching the TV, you know. And then all of a sudden, this announcement came on, and it said that Rex was arrested for the murder of Spencer Truman.
Oh my God. How does the press find out about this stuff so fast?
They stake the PD. You know, I mean, they used to do it all the time when I worked there, and they drink all the coffee on top of it all.
Well, I've had that coffee, and they deserve it. Oh, I know.
I know.
Bad. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to lighten the moment, because I know we both love Rex.
Yeah. And we know that he couldn't have done it, right? I mean, we know that, don't we?